All right, what to do, everybody? It's your boy LOG from Where There's Smoke. Should have started this about 30 minutes ago, but was toying around with some new possibilities on the podcast. Might try to get people to call in soon. Was just kind of playing around with making that easier on other people because I know. Hold on, I've tried to. Damn, I got all my shit tied up over here. Anyway, I'll fix that when I do the audio check. I know I've tried to get people to call in the past, and I haven't made it super easy. They've had to use kind of a funky third party thing or whatever. So I'm trying to make that easier and hopefully get some other people in opinions in on the podcast, especially when we're covering up and coming topics. Because I could just put them on my mic and like turn it way up, but my phone's honestly garbage. So it'd be easier if I could just use like a third party thing and have someone call in. So anyway, I'll mess around with that a little more in the future. Maybe something for y'all to look forward to. I'm always trying to come up with something new and better to make this podcast better. So anyway, I've been teasing it for a while. This is going to be a podcast where we cover a lot of stuff that's been going on and whatever y'all kind of gravitate to. I know it's late, so maybe not that many people will be here, but whatever y'all gravitate to or whatever y'all want to talk about is kind of what we'll spend time on. But I have a lot of topics in the description of YouTube and I believe Rumble as well. And so, yeah. And when we start the stream, I'll kind of list them off for anyone that's on Kick so they can reference that. And let me check the audio and video as always, and then we'll get into it. Y'all give me a second. The stream, I'll kind of list them off for anyone that's on Kick. So they... Anyway, I'll anyway I'll anyway I'll anyway I'll anyway I'll Rumble check check. Anyway I'll anyway I'll Rumble check check. I had a fucking nasty echo in there. Check. I had a fuck. That terrible echo is gonna be in there until I just let it be. All right, I appreciate y'all's patience. Let's kind of get into things. Um, I should have done this before, but let me well, this is super ghetto. All right. Um, all right. So yeah, before we get started on anything else, I kind of wanted to just touch on this happened probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. There was a series of really bad floods in central Texas. It started in Kerrville, and then it kind of hit, I know, up north of Austin, like the Cedar Park, Liberty Hill area, and there was probably several other areas affected. Uh, everywhere down the Guadalupe, including New Braunfels and all in there. And I know there's a lot of people affected, so I just, you know, nothing I can really do, but I just kind of want to acknowledge it. It is close to home for me, and you know, it was kind of weird to me. You can take anything anyway, but it was kind of weird to me seeing Trump and Governor Abbott kind of having a news conference whenever we're in a time of like strife down here. Some of the people are, and then other people that are not necessarily affected are pitching in to help, and then you're just gonna soak up all the whatever energy is around at that time due to that. You're just soaking it all up, and it's like, why do you get all of the attention or glory or blame or focus? But however you want to put it, all eyes are on you. It's like Trump. It's almost like this all publicity is good publicity type of thing. It's like, okay, no matter how you feel about what's going on, all the attention is getting sucked, vampire energy sucked by them when they have this little news conference. And it's almost like everyone kind of pauses and has to see what they have to say. But is that necessarily them having a news conference? Is that helping any of the people that are in need of help? Like they're wasting time, money, resources, energy, and anyone that stops what they're doing to watch that news conference is that are people that are helping. It's like they're just wasting time not helping. They could have been, if they were people that are actively helping and they take a second to witness that, or they have to help prepare that, that's time that was taken away from when they could have been helping someone else. So overall, it's just like, what's the point of it? Does it really have a net good for the people? And that's debatable. um I think posting something online or just a little short 10-minute video saying how you feel about it and where resources are being allocated is just as effective and doesn't use as much time or resources or energy of people that actually could be doing something else. So that's just my thoughts on that angle of it. Sorry for anyone that got affected. That's terrible. I hope people in your community were helping you, and I did, for the most part. I didn't see a whole lot of what was going on, but from what I did hear and see, it looked like people were coming together and helping out, and the community really did what we like to hope we still do in times of need. We all come together. So I think that was a good thing, and try to take the good from a really negative thing that no one could really control. I don't think. I didn't see a lot of finger pointing and oh, you should have done this or you should have done that, or it's this person's fault that this didn't get done. I just saw a lot of people pitching in to help. So salute to everyone here. Not to pat our own backs here in Central Texas, but it made me happy that the way we responded. I'll just say that. So want to try to get a little, take the good with the bad. And y'all let me know in the chat if y'all have anything to say about that. I guess I'm gonna kind of move on to the next point. That's something pretty old and it's kind of local, so I don't want to and there's nothing real good to say about it, so I don't want to hang on it for too long. But did want to kind of touch on that and not just leave it unmentioned on the channel altogether. Um, Another thing that's kind of recent that's totally more on a national scale and not related to the other thing at all is Trump was on the roof about a week ago. There's no real significance to that. I just thought it was funny that he was up there doing these hand signals, and maybe we'll pull up a video of that. It was just comical. Let me see. I think I had a video saved. Give me a second. For those of y'all that didn't see it, we can enjoy a little clip of it together. Let me pull that up real quick. Give me a second. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the topics I've chosen for tonight, and if there's something else that's gone on in the last 2, maybe 3 weeks that I don't have in there that y'all want to talk about, bring it up, and I'm open to discussing kind of whatever tonight. I feel like this is like a Dr. Seuss, like Cat in the Hat, Trump on the roof. It's like, who had this on their bingo card forever? Trump walking around on the roof, signaling things, like just giving them the show they want at this point. Trump and the reporters is a full-on circus act, and they both know what's going on. Trump knows he's performing, and they know they're getting a performance, and everyone's loving it. It's a whole jig.
As you can see him there, just strolling along again.
If anyone's watching, let me know how the video volume is compared to my volume, and if I need to turn anything up or down, I'd appreciate that.
On the West Colonnade, on the roof there. talking to what looks to be some advisors. Not entirely sure what this little tour was about. This was not on the president's schedule, so this was really an impromptu live look that we had from there in Washington. And in just moments, I do believe you're going to see the president kind of walking through.
I hope this is the one. If not, I'll go to the one where they are, where the reporters start asking them questions. It gets real good and greasy.
As follows the president at all times of the day. And then a reminder that coming up later on today at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we are going to be seeing him signing some new executive orders there from inside of the Oval Office. I do believe it's not going to be live footage, but it will be a tape playback. And of course, we're going to air it all in its entirety here.
Too long. Woo! I don't know if y'all can hear that guy, but he's like, "Sir, why are you on the roof?" Classic shit. Why is my YouTube stream so far behind? I want to see how this is sounding. Oh, I'm wildin'. I'm not showing y'all the video. Duh, I'm a dumbass. Wow. I guess that's a good thing I have the stream pulled up in the background on my phone. Here we go. That'd be good, wouldn't it? All right, we didn't miss much. Let me go back. Holy. Come on, chat. One guy in the chat could have let me know. He's just watching me fail. And he left anyway. I'm gonna do a sound check on the video right now since no one's here anyway. Fuck it. All right, I think it's pretty good. If anything, the video's a slight bit loud. There we go. Sir, why are you on the roof? What are you doing up there? This is like, could this be more Shakespearean and crooked? Going for a little walk. Why? Come down and talk to us. It's good for your health. Did you see that show? Can't even talk. Did you see that shoulder? Still can't say it. Did you see that shoulder shrug? Damn, I need speech therapy like fresh. I'm gonna mute it and go to like half speed. He does this beautiful little like, "What are you gonna build up there?" Just, but it's so subtle, and he has so much fun with it. Right there, you see that? Like, what are you gonna build up there? Oh, look where it is. It's cloudy and 66 degrees in LA. What a coincidence. More ways to spend your money. Oh. Oh, my money. He's crooked.
We'll show you. It's just another way to spend my money for the country.
Oh, yeah.
Anything I do is financed by me, so you don't have to worry. It's my salary is contributed, but nobody ever mentions that.
He is a crooked individual. I ate that up when I first saw it, though. I should have saved the reaction to the channel. The problem is, you see a video with that one, you almost know it's a can't miss. I should have saved that to react to with you guys, but I saw it and I clicked and I couldn't take it. I was loving it when I first saw this, though. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, now you have, and it's its own little piece of art, isn't it? Trump on the roof. What are you building up there, sir? Come down and talk to us. I was like, okay, Trump has some pets on him. Let's see what my next topic was going to be. Okay, we've had a string of shooters. We had a New York shooter. Then, like a week later, we had a Georgia shooter. It was like a day or two ago. And then today, we had a shooter here in Austin, which is very close to me, in a Target. So I don't necessarily. This is kind of a stream where I'm going through a lot of topics, so I don't want to get, and spending too much time on any of those. And I haven't done really any research on any of them. But I just think it's interesting. We haven't had any big shootings make national news in a while, and then all of a sudden, back to back to back, within 2 3 weeks, we have three really big shootings. So the next stream I do like this, where it's a more typical stream of the channel, where I'm going over topics instead of playing Pokemon. If I'm going over topics, pop culture, societal, government, and stuff, the next stream like this, I'll probably go in on the shootings. Maybe all of them, or maybe just one in particular, and kind of do a breakdown. But this one, I'm hitting on so many topics, I'm not going to really go specific. I'm just going to kind of tie them together and kind of give my thoughts overall. But yeah, it's just interesting. We haven't seen any of that in a while, probably at least a year or so. And I could be wrong on that, but that's kind of what I remember. Y'all get in the comments and let me know if you are watching now, or if you catch the rebroadcast. When's the last time we had a real big shooting that made national news? Now we have three back to back to back, so that's kind of interesting. Hmm. Let's see. I know with the New York shooter too, it was crooked because he went to the 33rd floor, so that was a little weird. Let's see. The Russia earthquake, I feel like that was going to be more of a story. I kind of missed it at the time. But let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. The Russia earthquake, yeah, I thought that was going to be more of a story. I wonder if they were messing around with some kind of new weapon technology or something, or if they were trying to get it, if that was supposed to be a distraction, or like what the purpose of that was, or if it was just totally organic and they thought it was going to be a big deal, because it seemed like the news was making it seem like, oh man, this could really be a big problem with like tidal waves coming into Hawaii, California, Alaska, but then nothing really ever came of it, which is a good thing. But I just kind of wonder why nothing came of it, and what the cause of it was. If it was, and who knows, the government could lie. But I wonder if it was a Russian thing, or if it was just, a natural earthquake. But if y'all have any thoughts on that, or heard anything covered somewhere else of someone bringing up something, or if you had any thoughts on it, or any kind of knowledge of anything different, y'all let me know for sure. I'd be interested to know any kind of other theories on that, because I haven't heard much about that since it happened. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna run and get something to drink, and I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. I don't think anyone's even in the chat. Oh, we do have someone now. Maybe I won't go fill up just quite yet. I don't want to leave someone that just joined. But yeah, so far I've kind of covered the Texas floods, did a little recap. Just watched a video of Trump on the roof. I talked very briefly about the New York, Georgia, and Austin shooters. I don't really know much about each individual one. If you know any details, feel free to get in the chat. The Russia earthquake, also briefly touched on that. If you have any information on that, get in the chat. We're down to the tariff rebate checks and kind of the tariffs in general. And I don't think anyone, maybe people that are super into politics, which I am on a certain level, but I don't get into the nitty-gritty details unless I feel like it's necessary. Like if me and someone get into a debate over a certain topic in politics, and then I feel like to get some good support for my argument or against the other person, I'll do some research and then I might find out that I'm wrong and I might change my stance, or I might find good evidence based on the specifics to support my argument on said topic. But for the most part, I kind of go on my stances, what I already believe and stuff, and just argue from that point of view on like a moral point of view on what I believe on stuff and kind of a common sense as I see it stance. So with the tariff thing, unless you're super into politics, and I haven't done really super research into it, I don't think anyone knows where the tariffs stand at this point. Trump changes week to week. Unless you keep up with it really good, how do you know what the current tariff situation is? With that being said, I do think I heard Trump say something about he might have some rebate checks coming based off the tariffs. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it could be a good thing, but are the prices at the stores going to go up drastically because of those said tariffs? Like, a tariff basically puts a tax on a foreign good that's coming in. So basically, those companies that are importing those foreign goods, they either have to eat that cost in their profits, or if they don't want to eat it or they can't, they have to raise the price of their product to pass on that tariff cost to you, the consumer. So either they have to eat it or they have to pass it on to you, or they have to lower the quality of the product or something. Like, either they just have to eat it, which most companies are not going to want to do, they pass it on to you, or they can't eat it and they have to do a combination of lower quality product and raising the price, or all these negative, basically a bunch of negative things. It's very rare that a company just says, oh, we're going to only make this much money off of it. We're just going to make, I don't even know it well enough, but instead of making 20%, we're making 5%. Oh, that we're fucked now. So most companies are not going to be able to just take a L to their profit, and they're going to pass on the price to us. So in the end, are we going to get this little rebate check of $600 per person or $2,400 for a family? And then things that you're basically going to spend that money in 3 to 6 months because the price of everything goes up. That's what we saw during COVID. We all got these little chicken shit checks. Oh, 500,000, even, 2,500, 2,000, 2,500. But if you're going to spend that because the groceries and gas and utilities and rent and everything has gone up, in 6 months, that's going to be gone. And then the prices are going to stay up. It's like a trick. So is that going to happen again with these tariff things? It seems good on the front end. Everyone's like, oh, Trump, he's getting us, Daddy Trump's paying us money. But on the back end, the prices of everything are going to continue to go up. So then the money's just going to go right back up to the businesses. All the big corporations that are good at bringing in all the money already, they're just going to bring that money right back into them. So I think it's a net L, it seems. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong about the tariffs, but my opinion on it right now is the rebate check thing could be a disguise to how bad they're going to be later. And we don't even know what the tariffs are currently. Even if we did know, what would we really know? Because we know so little about how it's actually going to bear out. Do people, even if we understand the concept that I just said earlier, where it gets passed on to the company and the company either has to pass it on to us or just eat it, or a combination of both. But I'm not someone who studied economics well enough to know how that bears out, especially in a more modern economy. I would want to see something since World War II where there's been tariffs and how it's worked, or at least since 1900. But before then, it wouldn't be the same since the economy is getting more and more globalized since 1900, since after World War II, and even since 2000, more and more globalized. Tariffs are going to work more and more different. So, anyone that has any wisdom to that, feel free to jump in the comments now, or the chat now, or the comments later. But and I also think, kind of a side note, I don't think it's good to get the American people used to getting checks from the government. It's almost like creating an overall welfare state or a universal basic income where people get used to, oh, I'm so poor and broke and woe is me. I need Daddy Trump or Daddy Biden or Daddy government, whoever, to give me a check every so often because I'm so broke and woe is me and it's so hard out here. It's like, well, if the government wasn't fucking us so bad with inflation and stuff, we wouldn't need that help. And if we weren't getting in such a victim mindset too, it's a combination of multiple things. But part of it's the government's fucking us with inflation. Part of it's the victim mindset. And then they're catering to that by giving us a little money here and there. Oh, it's okay during COVID. Everyone just stay home because it's too dangerous. But we'll give you a little money to ease you into that and help you out with the idea. It's like bribing. Oh, the economy's fucked and you have to stay home. Here's a little bribe to bribe you into being lazy. And a lot of people took that bait. Oh, we'll go with the peer pressure and the bribery. And it's never just a one hit punch. It's always a combination of things. It's like any good basketball player. Yeah, some good basketball players are good at one thing and that's it. But even the good ones, if you look real close, they have a few good intangibles that make them good. And most of the real good basketball players have many, many things that make them good. Even someone like Dennis Rodman, to that point, at the surface, you can be like, he's good at rebounding and that's it. Okay, yeah, but guess what? He's good at hustle because he hustled to get a lot of those rebounds. And he always ran up and down the court, and his teammates would say he was a real good hustler. So hustle, rebounding. He was also pretty good at taking charges on defense too, because if he was just a bum on defense but only could get rebounds, a lot of those rebounds he wouldn't get and his team wouldn't get because he was slouch on defense. So, and I'm sure there's even more, but just a real quick glance: hustle, rebounds, defense, and you could probably even say one or two more things. But he could jump, which that kind of plays into rebounds, but to that point, there's people like Kurt Rambis and others who are real good at rebounding but couldn't jump. Well, that's the difference between like a B overall B or B plus rebounder and like a greatest rebounder of all time. Even if you say Kurt Rambis is an A minus rebounder, him versus greatest rebounder of all time has Kurt Rambis had hustle too, but the jumps was what separated those two. So the jumps matter, the rebounding, the hustle, the defense, even the real great basketball players who you think are great at one thing, a lot of times at another glance, they're good at many things. So, kind of did a weave and got off topic, but I don't even know what I was trying to say about that. But I was talking about the tariffs and stuff. Damn, I don't know what I was trying to say. But I hope I proved my point. If y'all are in the chat, put up L's and remind me what I was talking about. But anyway, I just think overall the tariffs are not good because Trump's been all over the place with them, and I'm not in favor of getting rebate checks to somewhat bribe us. In favor of that, and also to get us more used to expecting that. Oh, we got some rebate checks during COVID when the economy was hard. Oh, we're gonna get rebate checks now when the economy's hard, or as a bonus for tariffs. But still, I'm just not a fan of that. I don't want to go towards a welfare state or universal basic income, because if you don't have earning power, that promotes people just sitting in their house and expecting to get paid for nothing, and it makes it to where people, if no one's motivated to go get the money, then everyone's just going to sit at home, and who's going to be the people that strive to do better? And if the risk reward doesn't make sense, no one's going to take the risk of owning their own business and putting all the hard work hours if eventually something bad can happen to them and they can barely reap the rewards, and the rewards aren't that much better than if they just stayed home and got the feed from the government. But we don't want that. We want people to push to be entrepreneurs, push to work hard in new business startups, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We want to promote business growth and that sort of thing, supposedly. So I just think this whole getting checks from the government and moving more towards that is an overall negative. But there's several other things that are not promoting entrepreneurship or good businesses. So when you stand back and look, if the government's really wanting us to succeed and really overall wants capitalism and free market and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't. And this is just another way that kind of is like an undertow to the whole thing. It's not a overall roadblock for that other stuff, but it's just the underfooting of it. And when they gave out all that fake money for what was it, there was some kind of government loans, the PPP loans during the COVID. That was another weird undertow thing of free enterprise, and got a lot of entrepreneurs messed up that were trying to do it the wrong way, and the government threw out a lot of bait, and a lot of people bid on the bait. So I don't know. Said a lot. Y'all let me know what y'all think, if I tied it together well, or I know there was some rambling there, but y'all let me know what y'all think of the points I raised, kind of what y'all's opinions are on the tariffs and some of the other stuff I was talking about, kind of if y'all have any opinions to add to that, and that sort of thing. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and get a drink real quick, and I will come back and we will cover the Israel constant at war thing and the anti-Israel type stuff that I see going on right now, and then we'll get into the Texas Democrats. I'm not even sure who it is. We can maybe pull up a little article and read about this and go over it. But the Texas Democrats of some sort fled the responsibility. We can look into that. And then we can also talk about Chat GPT 5 getting released and kind of our overall thoughts on AI and the lack of conversation about it. And that'll kind of end out the stream. So that's about 4 topics. I think we probably got another 30 minutes. If y'all are in the chat, let me know what y'all think of the topics that I've covered so far, the topics remaining, and if you like to hear or talk about anything else. So I'm gonna go get a little drink. We'll dive into the other topics, and then also if anyone wants to call in, I think I might have a call-in thing set up. So let me know. Y'all give me about 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll get back to it. Appreciate y'all. All right, appreciate y'all's patience. I'm back. Um, yeah, my bad. I was responding to a text message also. Um, Terrible podcast etiquette. Um, let's see. The next topic I was gonna go over is hold on, my bad. I gotta respond to this real quick. All right, my bad, people. Um, yeah, we're gonna go over, I believe, the Israel stuff, right? Or was there something before that? Yeah, Israel constantly seems to be at war now. They're almost pulling like a you on you. I feel like the United States has been at war like since 2001, and then recently I feel like we have pretty much been at war since 2001. Someone else probably might know better. I know right after 2001, we had the, Iraq. At some point, we were in Afghanistan, which I never really got why. Pretty sure when Iran at some point. Um, and then just recently, Obama like fumbled the removal from Afghanistan. That was like a huge talking point. And I'm not sure if we're still in Iraq. Obviously, we're now in battle with Iran. I'm guessing if we had troops there, I would have heard about it recently with all the stuff going on. I'm guessing. I don't know. But like we've been at war in the Middle East constantly since 2001, and now Israel's trying to constantly stay at war over there. And I don't really know what else to say about that other than that, but it's just a little weird and disappointing and makes you really question what the hell's going on. And what was I gonna say? Oh, on top of that, there's been a trending thing. It's been a slow burn, and it started in the conspiracy world a while back that like Jewish people were behind everything, or behind a lot of things that were going on. They were a lot of behind the big monetary system, and a lot of the places where you looked and the high places in the secret societies, there's a lot of Jewish people around. That was like a big part of the conspiracy truther movement for a while. And then maybe about 10 years ago, it started to kind of come around, and maybe a little before that, but this is where I started seeing it online a little bit. And now, especially 5 years ago, with certain people like Nick Fuentes and Myron more recently, and certain other people, it's become more and more popular to talk about the Jewish people are behind things, and like they're the ones controlling things, and they're bad people, and they have an agenda and all this kind of stuff. And almost it's getting to borderline, and even now, recently last year, to crossing the border of like Jewish hate. And they play around with it, and there's a bunch of semantics of, you know, who's doing bad, Jewish, like, is it Israel, is it Jews, do you hate all Jews, or do you just hate the ones doing bad, and all this. And I don't think anyone really hates any one race of all people unless you're just racist, which, there are people like that. But I think for the most part, people have a problem with and or start hating, which I don't, but I think some people have a problem with and or start hating the people of a race that they see doing wrong or bad. And I think we need to be careful as a people in America when we have certain radical people that want to start saying it's okay to be racist or hate a certain group of people within a race, even if they're doing bad. Like, let's say you say, okay, there's a certain select group of people within a race, like, perfect example, that's not with the Jewish people, but with white people. Okay, there was a good portion of white people that were slave owners in the past. Is that okay to just hate all white people now because of that? It's like, no. Even hating the relatives of slave owners is kind of weird and fucked up because they couldn't control it. But hating every white person because some white people used to own slaves is fucked. Hating every German person now because some Germans used to be Nazis is fucked. So hating all Jewish people now because some Jewish people are getting a little freaky deaky and weird and doing some real weird stuff is not good. And even hating those that are doing the weird freaky deaky stuff really is not good, because the hate only exists within your heart and mind and weighs you down. You're not going to change anybody by hating them. So it sounds cheesy and kind of hoorah and kumbaya and let's all go to camp together and have s'mores and pat each other on the back and swim in the lake together. But, the other way doesn't work. So I just feel like we want Israel to stop being at war with people. I think I do. I think most people do. And we want them to stop killing people and stuff like that. But we can't come back and say, oh, we hate y'all. And we want y'all to burn because y'all are burning people. So we want y'all to burn. Y'all are controlling, and we think y'all are controlling and molesting all of us through a bunch of control tactics and underhanded stuff and behind the back and behind closed doors and all this kind of stuff. But if we hate that and that's what's going on, we can't do something just as nasty and mean to show those people how to be. We have to show them a new way. And that sounds cheesy and turn the other cheek thing, but it's true. You can't fight fire with fire. You'll burn the whole damn thing down. It's just like this whole thing with nukes. Everyone wants to fight World War III with nukes, but they know if they release one, you're gonna burn the whole damn thing down. So it's like, wouldn't we get more accomplished with everything being out in the open? That behind closed door shit's got to go. That is one thing I say has got to go. We need stuff out in the open, truthful and loving, and we need to try something different because what we got going with the current war and hate and behind closed doors and all this backhanded shit, it's not working. We see it's not working. So just my 2 cents on the whole Israel thing, the whole constant war thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think or if y'all have any opinions. Um, but I do wrapping that up. I do want to say I think it's a trick to follow certain people like Myron Gaines and Nick Fuentes, and maybe those are kind of some of the newer people to this. Maybe not Nick, but Myron definitely. And there might be some others that were more on this anti-Israel, anti-Zionist, borderline anti-Jewish thing before. But I just think we need to be careful who we listen to, who we follow, and even if someone is good and not as good, but says good things and is right about certain things and spreads certain truths, even if they are saying 80% or 90% things that are good and truthful and right and need to be said, they could still say 10% of things that are wrong that they're either ignorant of, have the wrong idea about, haven't been questioned about, or they, whatever. They could still be wrong. Very few people are right about everything. So, just passing this on, kind of talking to myself when I say this, but also talking to other young people and even some people older maybe too. We need to be careful when we're listening to somebody. Just don't, obviously, hope this should be obvious. Don't just take everything someone says as all the way truth. You have to filter everything through and see if it rings true to you still and see if it rings true to reality. So that's what I would say. It's not good to hate anybody. That's what we're mad at the Jews about. They hate certain groups of people, or we think this is the worst of what people think about them. They think the Jews might hate certain groups of people. They think the Jews might want to kill a bunch of certain groups of people. They think the Jews might want to take back Greater Israel no matter the cost. And certain things that other people would not necessarily like. No matter the cost, how does that sound to everyone else? Are you just going to kill all of us so you can take back your precious land? Like, how do you think that makes us feel? So, but on that same note, what I'm trying to get across is just because they're doing a bunch of negative things doesn't mean we in turn need to do negative things too to try to wake them up or get their attention or fight back or any of that kind of stuff. It's just not going to work. That's my 2 cents or whatever, however you want to say it. That's my penny. That's my opinion. I feel like Ricky right now. That's my opinion. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Okay. The Dems flee. Maybe I'll do that along with the shooter stuff on another video. I think this has been a pretty good stream. Maybe keep it off. It's been kind of an off the cuff one, and maybe keep it kind of short here at about 45 minutes. That way, people might watch the rebroadcast more likely. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of briefly go off the cuff on ChatGPT 5 and my overall thoughts on AI, and then on the next video we'll kind of go more in detail on the shootings in New York, one in Georgia, one in Austin, and we'll also go a little bit more in detail on the Democrats in Texas kind of running away and Greg Abbott kind of trying to rein them back in, so to speak. My thoughts on ChatGPT 5, I don't really know anything about that specifically, but just on AI in general, more to talk about is I feel like no one's really having discussions about it that much. It's been talked about on Joe Rogan and maybe a few other podcasts are like, oh, AI is going to be huge and dangerous and we don't know. Oh, but no one's asking like questions and pontificating on, okay, if this happens, this is going to happen. If this happens, this is going to happen. And I know I'm doing really bad at this, but if I had someone good that I know was going to come down and sit in the living room with me and talk about this, I would come up with some really good thought-provoking questions. And this is something now I can do lazy. Speaking of ChatGPT, give me 5 or 10 good questions that I should ask in a conversation with somebody about ChatGPT. But obviously the big question is, if it takes over certain jobs, what are people going to do? Like truck driving, that's a big one. What else? I could see it taking away a lot of computer jobs. A lot of people stay at home and work off their computers since COVID. A lot of those jobs I can see be replaced by some form of AI within the next 5 years. What would happen if that happened? That ties back into universal basic income. If all these people get laid off and they don't have anything to do anymore, and the government's like, oh, we'll just give you 2,500 or 3,000 a month, most people be like, okay, I'll just get like a part-time job and just make it work. Maybe, maybe not. But I'm just wondering, that's probably chicken shit money to a lot of these people that are working from home, making technology money. But I just wonder, I want to get someone else in here and get a gauge and a pushback and kind of go over those kind of things. Uh, Other than people like losing jobs, I wonder what, like, art is another big thing with music and just like physical art too, like paintings and drawings and stuff. What is art anymore with AI? With music, what is art anymore with AI? What parts of music can AI do? It can come up with the lyrics, but it's not as good as humans. I know that for a fact right now. It can come up with the vocals, I think, but I don't think it's as good as a human. I wonder what it's at this point. It can work. It can make human stuff better, but I don't think it can be better than a human on its own. But what point will it be? And then at what point is a human still having to push it in a direction and give it prompts? When is it going to be able to just fully on its own make a song better than a human? I think we're still 15 to 20 years away from that probably. But I think we're probably not far away from giving it the right prompts and how much time are you going to spend on that versus the other way? But and do people value the organic stuff more? That's something I would like to ask and know and get people's opinion on. Do people care? If you hear a song that's just a banger that was made by AI, do you care if it was made by AI? Or are you like, oh, I still like the human stuff? So it's interesting. Maybe these are some topics to talk about with some people in the future when I have them on the pod. What jobs do you think are going to go? What do you think that means? What do you think it does to art? And I want to come up with like at least one or two, up to 5 questions would be nice of like what AI is going to change and how it's going to change it. And let's get some real in-depth conversation and not just AI is coming and it's going to fuck us. Yep, probably is. Hardy har har. It's like I want to get like that's another thing I need to work on is getting people more in-house or at least on the phone. That's why I have the call-in number, trying to make that easier on people. But I want to try to start having more in-depth discussions on people kind of pontificating on what AI could do. And I hate to just go to AI and ask it like what topics to discuss, but damn, it's almost getting to that point. It is super useful for coming up with like certain things. Like before I started this podcast, I asked it, like, what are the top 10 most newsworthy things that are good to discuss on a podcast over the past 2 weeks? And it gave me a list, and like probably 4 or 5 of them I was going to talk about, but I wanted to refresh my memory, and then some of the things it reminded me of, and certain things I just remembered on my own. But it was good to like base my list off of that and just kind of have like a backup, real quick reference. So let me, for example, let me tell you exactly what I typed in and exactly what it said. What are the top 10 podcast worthy news topics over the past 2 weeks? And it has some relevant news sources at the top, about 6 of them that you can scroll through. And then it said, here are 10 compelling podcast worthy news topics from the past 2 weeks. Timely, impactful, and rich with discussion and potential. Israel airstrike kills journalists in Gaza. Deepening humanitarian crisis in Gaza. So I just combined those into Israel being constantly at war and kind of my thoughts on the anti-Semitic type thing going on. I also want to point out real quick on Myron and Nick Fuentes and people like that. They still could be like Alex Jones type characters, which are like what is it called? COINTELPRO or something like that. Basically, controlled opposition. So I'm very skeptical of both of them. There could be a reason they want people to hate. It's not good to hate. So if you start hating a group of people, that's not good. That's a net win for the devil. So on the list of 10 that the ChatGPT gave me, the first 2 I combined into 1 point, which was about Israel. Number 3 was about tariffs, and I talked a bit about that. Number 4 was about Trump, Putin. Didn't really care about that. They're going to meet at the summit, so maybe I'll go over that after they meet and kind of react to it. Europe faces record heat wave and wildfires. Maybe I'll cover that in the future, but that wasn't something that was on my radar already. Southern China flood sparking disease outbreak. Another thing that is sad and something to talk about, but not really. I figured most of my viewers are in the U.S., so I want to cover things that are relevant to us, and those things weren't on my radar, so I just kind of glossed over those. 2 asteroids fly safely past Earth. Again, not on my radar. Texas Democrats flee. That was on my radar. Economic markets in the U.S. Inflation and trade tensions is number 9. Wasn't on my radar. And then ChatGPT 5 was on my radar. Was number 10. So number 10 was on my radar. Was ChatGPT 5. The Democrats number 8. Fleeing was on my list. That's 2. And then tariffs is 3. So 5 out of 10 were things that were already on my list and kind of on my radar, so to speak. Let's see, Mr. Joe Games in the chat. No, I did not talk about the live streamers and Little Baby. Do you want to call in, Joey? I have a call-in number I wanted to try out. Let me know, Papa. Or I guess you could just do Discord. I forgot about that. It's way better. We could talk about the streamers. Joey wants to talk about the streamers that interviewed Drake and Little Baby, talking potentially requesting money to perform a freestyle on a stream. That'd be a good topic to talk about. Flexi, are you down to hop in, or am I just gonna cover it? Mr. Joe Games, Joe Games, Joe Games, Joe Games. You want to test out the call number or just do Discord? All right, let me hold on. Um, the chat. It's in the chat.
Welcome and thank you for choosing freeconferencecall.com.
annoying.
You're helping people.
Sorry, everybody. Hopefully, Mr. Joe Games is gonna call in through that call-in number. Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, I can't hear you, Joey. Oh, he dropped it. Hey, what's up, Mr. Joe Games? Hey, your mic sounds whack. Can't hear shit. You?
Oh,
Yeah,
hello.
barely can hear you.
You hear me now?
A little bit, yeah, better now.
You hear me now?
Yeah, what's going on?
Show off the live stream.
I can barely hear you.
Hey,
What's up?
well, I'm barely getting to the gym. I'm barely getting to the gym. I just had to go to get all my shit ready.
Oh, you're going to the gym right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you want me to? What do you mean show off the live stream?
Hey, well, no. Like, I tried that calling number and it was charging me. It wanted to charge me 60 cents a minute or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So maybe you like
Fuck that.
download WhatsApp or yeah, I hung up immediately.
Yeah, fuck that.
Maybe you download WhatsApp or have a Discord number they can call in,
Yeah, I need
or
to
you can
find a
have
better
like
website.
or you can use Discord, create like a hub like call-ins welcomed, and then you can pull them out and put them into your channel.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to create something convenient for people. That way they don't have to download another app. If someone just has a cell phone, they can just call a number and it calls right in.
Yeah, but most people that use the internet have Discord.
And-
Even my little brothers have, like, even little kids have Discord.
yeah,
Like,
but
that's
they're
the new
gamers.
thing
People that are
now.
not gaming don't have it.
Yeah, but people
Like
that have
Duncan and
clubs
Weston,
and
they don't
that,
have Discord.
well, because they're not in clubs or any other
I know, so
bullshit.
I want people like that to be able to call in too. I want
Well, if they
everybody. I
really
want to
want
touch
to talk
everybody.
to, if they really want to talk to where there's smoke, they'll fucking
They'll get a
pull up.
goddamn Discord. All right, well, let's talk about the things real quick before you have to hit the greasy workout.
Yeah. Well, also, whenever you do have a number or something, you should put on your screen.
Oh, I
It
will
should be
once I
like,
get.
call
But
now.
I didn't. I know I didn't want to put
Uh,
it, but because I haven't tested it out yet. But
uh,
we'll test one out in the. I'll look into some other ones and we'll test something out in the future. But anyway, for now, uh, did you? Is there something quick on YouTube I can find of like the little baby thing?
fuck yeah! Just put like little baby, streamer clip,
Who is he with?
and then
Playboy
clips.
Max?
Yeah,
Dude, do
clips
you
are
like
like
that guy?
no, I've never fucking watched that guy.
Dude, I've been seeing him
But
over the
apparently,
past 6 months, and he's always bitching out
but
over something.
apparently he's a phase member, and he quit because he wants to start his own business or his own brand.
He's kind of a little
He
bitch.
wants to be he wants to be the owner.
Dude, he's the one that like 6 months ago, roughly, he had an Airbnb where the rules were no smoking, which I get it. But a rapper and him got into like a little tiffy because the rapper really wanted to smoke, and he had to like basically got to the point where the rapper had to leave. It was borderline about to get kicked out because he was smoking, and I don't know. I get both sides of it, but I think if you're this Playboy Max guy, you just got to almost like I don't know, it just puts you in a rough position, I guess. But I've been seeing him come up more and more. He just seems cheesy as hell. But anyway,
I mean, they're fake as fuck. Like all the streams. I mean, I could be fake too. Like when we do
yeah.
content and shit.
No, it's
But
always the
like,
real authentic Joe Games.
I don't like let loose.
Yeah, you don't let Lucy Goosey loose, right?
That's my mother goose, baby.
Lucy Goose, I miss you.
But yeah, man. Yeah, show that off, and then search up the Drake, XQC, and Aiden Ross. Pull that up, Jamie.
All right, do you want to watch this one first? You're about to have to go though, right?
Yeah, but I'll watch in the live stream, like on YouTube.
All right,
Or
bet
just pull
y'all.
it up and make sure you get the right video and shit.
All right, thanks. I feel like you're my manager or something.
And then make sure it all goes well.
Did you download a handbrake there, Joey?
It's because, dude, I'm trying to get I got pulled over like this past Friday, and thankfully I wasn't drinking crazy. Like I only
Yeah,
had like a beer.
yeah,
And because I have expired tags, but I'm going through this whole fucking ordeal, getting all the papers involved, and I finally got all the papers right now. And
yeah.
then so I'm gonna go take care of that. And as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go fishing.
Dang.
Wow! And then hopefully I don't have a heat stroke, and then come home with a bunch of fish, and then fish fry that night tonight. But
Yeah.
yeah, as soon as I get home, I'm gonna try to download Handbrake, maybe start processing some of the videos.
I mean, no pressure, but I was just asking. All
I
right.
know you're horny for Pokemon.
Don't worry, I'll play after this on my own. Tear coming down. All right.
All
Well,
right, show me that. Pull up the Drake video
right now.
on another tab. Another tab, just to have it ready.
All right. Do you can still see this?
Yeah,
What is it called? Drake and who?
Drake, XQC.
All right. First one. 1 minute. Drake asked what he or QXC asked Drake what he does on a normal day.
Oh, look at him hooking on that hookah.
He thinks he's Cruella DeVille with that.
Yeah, but scroll down.
Anita, darling.
And they call out Case and Ann.
Awkward moment. Drake tells XQC to shut off the Weeknd's music when it came on.
There's one where they ask him who he wants to marry, fucking
Whoa,
kill.
they kiss
oh,
or what?
Whoa!
Oh, that's so gross.
Whoa!
Is that real? Whoa. Cover your eyes, children. Straight man of the chat.
I believe
God,
I believe everything on the internet nowadays.
Is that real?
It looks real to me.
I'm so grossed out. That's probably copyrighted to fucking hell.
Yeah, don't watch the full thing. God damn, there's some fucking bad.
Why does he have Christmas lights up? What is this? Oh, it's 8 months ago? This is 8 months old, Joey.
Yeah, but you're loving it.
You're loving it? Did it just not come back up in the news or what?
It's on your algorithm. Them kissing and shit.
Well, you made me type it up. And you talked about this like it was new. Is this new or not?
No, the one that was 2 days ago is new. That's old stuff.
Oh,
There's
fuck
a lot of
me.
content there. That's good.
You like that? Aiden
Search
Ross
up,
full stream with Drake 1 day ago. 3 hours. Nobody has
They
a
just
good
had
clip.
some weird moments. They just had some weird moments, bro. But yeah, like that XQC Clips guy, just click on his channel.
Did those two
and he has all
really kiss? I almost have to know at this point. They didn't?
I'm pretty sure it's fake.
Don't lie to me, boy.
Look, you see the green like XQC Clips one? Just click on that. Like yeah, that channel. Click on that channel.
Oh, just the channel?
Yeah, he's got all the latest clips.
This guy's so gay.
Go down, go down. Damn, he's paying him good money. He put out like 50, 60 clips. Look right there, all that.
Look at Drake's face after he said he would suck Aiden. Wow, this is so gay, dude. I can't take all this.
Just watch like those and shit. It's funny. So they're doing gambling streams with Drake there, and they're gambling like lots of money and shit. And they won like 1.6 million.
Do you see how gambling's kind of being promoted right now? What do you think about that?
They're gonna shut it off. He said that was like one of the last few streams they could ever do.
Really?
But
just as a whole, the U.S.
yeah,
is pushing gambling.
I'm putting my headphones. Yeah, they don't want kids getting addicted to gambling.
I think they do.
They want grown. They want grown professionals.
They want those little kids to spend every last fucking dollar they have. They don't give a fuck.
Fortnite, baby.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Roblox.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Disneyland where all the faggots roam. Mom, I want to go see Mickey Mouse. He talks like me. All right.
I'm going to tune in. I'm going to watch the live stream.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then after this, I'm going to live stream and show you how to be the best Pokemon master you could be.
Yeah, cheater.
Wow. All right. Have a good workout later. You still there? All right. Later. I don't know if that chump's still there. I got to move on, though, with the show. Appreciate Mr. Joe Games coming through. Let me make sure his banner's up. Oh, it is, yeah. And then appreciate him for providing some topics that are current. Let's see what these goons are into. I can't.
Like, who's your least favorite streamer that you've put on?
All three of these losers.
Yeah, he's trying to get.
Ugh, that was so gross.
Messy. Nah, he's trying to get messy. Nah, hell nah. All right, I'll tell you what. I got it. I'll answer. Who it is. I'll answer my least favorite streamer I put on. You answer your least favorite rapper you put on. No problem.
Jeez. I know who all these are.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait, if I go first, you'll answer after?
No problem. Yeah.
Cheeser.
Cheeser.
Man, that was a political
Really?
nod. That's
I was about to say that was you're trying to get one easy on this one.
Yeah.
I can think of three. I can think of
You were
three
just
for
talking
you.
to Cheeser the other day.
No, I know. These streamers I made, like, I don't know what you talk about. I put on. I don't
Well,
know.
it has to be made, but put on as in like, come on, man, like early beginning, like put on type thing, you know? Like the neons, the Kais, like I can think of. I can think of. Come on, man.
X is dropping bombs.
This is so crooked.
Well,
You can tell the streamers are almost like the new rappers. They're like tiptoeing around things. They don't want to hurt other big streamers' names. Just like rappers when they get asked in interviews, oh, who do you like, or who is your opposition, or they almost don't want to name anyone because they don't want to give anyone a clout. They're like, oh, they gotta be careful about who they mention and all this kind of shit. It definitely makes it look like streamers are the new rappers, and this is evident. The biggest rappers on here with the biggest streamers. So
I don't like it.
this XQC guy seems like a total creep, though.
I don't like anybody. I have no friends.
That
in
was
this
annoying.
industry.
Yeah, that was
That's
annoying.
fucked up.
Yeah.
That was very annoying.
All right, Obs,
Yeah, sure.
Obs, I got it for you. Ready? Train XQC Aiden. Fuck, Mary kill.
Sorry, this.
Whoa, what the fuck is this? This is what Mr. Joe was talking about earlier when I was on the phone with him. This is so weird. How are you gonna do F Mary Kill? It's like so gay.
All right, Obs,
Yeah, sure.
Obs, I got it for you. Ready? Train XQC Aiden. Fuck, Mary kill.
Sorry, this is for me.
Yeah.
Aiden, you're such a queer.
What?
What kind of grown man asks another grown man who they would fuck, marry, kill between three dudes, one of them being themselves? That is just the most gay thing I've ever heard.
Oh man.
That is like so gay.
It's crazy. I don't know if I can we rephrase it? Like,
Yeah. Okay.
let's just change.
All
Can we
right.
change fuck. Fuck
Yeah.
is weird, right?
Fuck, instead of fuck, hanging out.
I mean, hold
Hang
on.
out.
I don't. Fuck isn't the weirdest one. Killing is crazy.
No,
Okay?
it's
No, fucking is the craziest one, dude.
not.
Let's back up. Listen. Listen.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, let's move away from. Listen. As
All right,
your
not
attorney,
kill.
Drake.
Shoot with a paintball
yeah.
gun. Shoot with a paintball gun.
Shoot with a paintball gun, hang out and marry? Boy, this is still crooked as fuck.
All right. All right. I'm gonna fucking.
And instead
I'm
of
gonna
Mary, give an OVO chain too.
No, let's leave Mary. Let's leave Mary. I like
No, that's gay. I like that change up. Yeah, give a chain to would be like the marry. Fuck would be like, hey, who would you rather give a chain to, hang out with for a day, and I guess instead of kill, you could just say fucking dump a shitty porty potty on their head or something.
Marry. Yeah, he like. All right, well, he likes Mary. All right.
Yeah, because he's a fucking faggot.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna shoot with Aiden. I'm gonna shoot you with a paintball gun just so I know you wouldn't take it personally, right?
Right?
I love you, and you know that that would get me out of this question. So I'm gonna hit you up with the paintball gun. I'm gonna hang out with XQC, which
No, if you come on the Where There's Smoke podcast, I'll never ask you no gay ass shit like this.
plugged in for fuck, which sounds super weird. And then I'm gonna obviously marry Train because he's rich as fuck.
That's my boy. I like that. I like that. You know what? No prenup. I'll split that 50-50 with you.
Yeah, I just feel like like that's the best life for me. What about you, Aiden?
That's the best life for me. And then he flips it around. Look at Aiden, he's caught up. That's the life for me. That's the life of a pirate, eh?
Well, now my answer changes. I'm shooting you with the paintball gun. I'm gonna marry Train because, like I said, I'll be a little sugar mama. I'll do the dishes, you know, I'll do the laundry and stuff like that, train, you know. And then in 10 years, I'll leave your ass and I'll take 50%. And then XQC, I'd fuck you.
That's a typical.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I mean, look, dude, your hair, it's feminine hair. And
It's so cringe. Just know that these guys are the top streamers, but they can't. Even I'm limited on what I can say, and YouTube will ban me in a heartbeat if they want to. But these guys really are controlled on what they can say, and it seems like the higher up they get, the more there's still some sort of a selection process, and the more feminized ones seem to get pushed more and get the big cosigns, and the ones that are feminine in ways like not loyal, gossipy, just childish, and who would you marry, fuck, kill, Drake? It's like I get. There might be some sort of a deal or conversation beforehand where you're not going to ask him certain hard, complicated questions that he doesn't want to answer, certain beefs or what have you, or about his baby mom or whatever's off topic. I get that. But you can still, even if you have to ask softball questions, there's different good softball questions. And hopefully he would let you ask at least one or two interesting or thought-provoking questions other than, hey, tee-hee-hee, do you want to fuck, marry, or kill us? Which is not only low level, but it's just like pushing the gay agenda with these three fucking cat-loving weirdos. I mean, it looks like these guys haven't touched grass in like a month or two. Not that that's like the most important thing ever, but I mean, come on.
Suck it. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You really considered this answer.
Yeah.
He did.
I mean, I would have married you, Obs, but the paintball shit kind of fucked me up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe.
I didn't know what to say.
I want to sneak in all four of these people's houses right at the same time and just rub shit in all their hair.
It's tough. I had to give. You know what I mean? I didn't know what to say.
That's my boy. No, it's all good. That was the right.
Just like
that was the right answer.
queer.
By the way, you know, I just want to say this. Because I know how much a lot of these guys put into this, and I always love to see I love to see fucking the chat like just talking crazy, like, oh yeah, you know, like you guys and you're like fake gambling. Yo, listen to me. When I tell you the amount of hours and the amount of shit that
have y'all noticed how gambling's being promoted in the U.S. now, even by big leagues like the NBA and stuff? It's weird. It's almost like they're trying to normalize and promote it.
Been through with these fucking guys in this chat right here, ups and downs, real money, fucking lending each other money, fucking doing this, doing that. These guys are, I put it on everything I love. These guys are out here giving you the purest.
Hey, Mr. Joe Games, how's the volume of the video compared to my volume and everything? Do the levels of everything sound good if you're still in the chat?
Fucking shit that you can possibly get. So what you could feel however you want to feel, and that's what I'm gonna say. And you could take it or leave it. And that's just the fucking that's the breaks. Well, I've seen these guys fucking make more money than athletes and rappers combined. So fucking
that's crazy.
Read them and weep, boys. You know.
I'm not
Okay. Hey.
Oh shit. That's good. That's good.
Come on, lock in, bro.
Would you want to gamble over the screen like this? Wouldn't it take away some of the ambiance and like energy and cool things that happen in person? I guess it's safer to gamble this way by far. And it could be fun still.
Oh, this could be it. Lock in. Would you say anything else? Connect. Yes.
But how do you know something's not rigged when it's online? I guess the same way, how do you know if something's not rigged when you're in person? But there's a lot more things you can do in person to make sure it's not rigged. When online, I don't know how you would know.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Come on. More. Yes.
More. Yes.
Come on. More.
What are they watching? It's crooked. They should have it on screen what they're watching and what they're betting on right here in the middle of all four of them.
Yes.
More.
People that are all worth millions, they can't even get that done.
Come on. More 100x. Yes.
Not bad.
Yes.
That's decent.
That's huge. That's got to be huge.
Wait.
Massive.
At least when I play Pokemon after this, you'll be able to see what the hell I'm playing. God damn it.
Holy shit.
That's like 5
Sorry, God.
That's
No
1
way.
million.
Sorry, Jesus. Sorry, Santa. Sorry, God.
Is that?
Yeah.
Wait, no, I
That's
miscalculated.
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah. 1.5. Yeah. 1.6. There we go. There we fucking go.
That's a good win.
You know what would make YouTube next level? And even Rumble could make this next level if they decided to add it in before YouTube. YouTube has it where you can edit a video after and you can take out and clip parts of the video, but they don't have it where you can just clip little parts of the audio where if you accidentally say something you shouldn't say, like a little cuss word, you can bleep it out. That would be cool. You have to trim out that, which I guess it doesn't matter that much if you just trim out the whole, if it's like 2 seconds and you trim out the whole video. And you obviously, if you trim out video and audio together, you'll see like a slight little skip, but it doesn't matter that much if it's like 2 seconds. But it'd be valuable just to be able to bleep or cut out the sound, I mean, the audio or sound from that 1 or 2 seconds. Or what would also be valuable is like on a recent stream, I was playing Pokemon for a while. It would be nice if YouTube had it, because they have to where you can go in and add audio to replace copyrighted audio. But it would be nice if you could go back in and choose from the audio YouTube has in its library that's copyright free. If you could put that in behind your audio of you talking, just real quiet, and add in a nice sound behind there, that would be just a one little quality of life thing YouTube could do. Not that that affects these guys here, but it kind of gets me thinking of like YouTube. Once a video is posted to YouTube, you can't really edit that video much unless you edit it off YouTube and re-upload it as a new video. So I was thinking, oh, they could add something like that after the fact, but they would have to add a whole nother video. So anyway, that's just kind of the nerdy behind the scenes type of thing I was thinking of. But anyway.
Yeah.
Overfish is the way.
Somebody said 5 mil. I got way too excited.
Me too.
But it was
Yeah,
close.
so
They should definitely put up a companion video that I could watch alongside this one of what they're watching, so I could watch them together and see what they're getting excited about. That would still be cool. You know what I mean? Because I could pull it up and watch them side by side.
I did some quick maths and I forgot.
If one of these content creators did that, that'd be huge.
Dropped out.
That's
So
not
okay.
French. That's that French Canadian math right there, my boy.
Yeah,
it does check out.
It's Canada education.
Mr. Joe Games in the chat saying it's illegal to show off gambling on Twitch, and this is how they're doing around it. I get it. I wonder if it's illegal to show that on YouTube also, because this is a clip of on YouTube. I wonder if it's illegal. I would assume it's illegal on there also. What were you saying? It's perfect, Joey. How you can clip out little things on YouTube. I wish you could put background music in on your video though, but they don't allow that on the YouTube editor. Editor. I meant to say editor. Okay. Kind of done with that clip. Kind of done with these clips overall. Let's see about this. This Playboy Max keeps getting in situations with rappers in the studio, and he can't quite handle it. So he definitely is playing the thug man with all these tats and the wife beater.
When I be bringing artists on, they be making music.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Like that's what I was hitting you about when I was saying niggas gonna make a banger. Like I wasn't talking about like we just gonna. You feel me?
I ain't get it. So what you do with the song?
Sometimes like I made some shit with Quavo. Niggas drop this shit. You feel me? And then just the label figure out the splits and shit.
Who you signed to?
Capital.
Why you lying like that?
I ain't lying.
Crazy. I said why you laugh like you crazy?
Nah, because they be trolling me in the chat.
Saying what?
And saying I sold my soul, all type of weird shit. Just cause I signed a label deal. Like how the fuck I sold my soul?
It looked like your soul was about to come back up.
Stop playing with me, nigga. Never that. Niggas that never say they sold. Amen.
Oh,
Amen.
you see the thing?
Amen. Praise the Lord. Hey, thank you for that, Dono.
Rock Nation? Cause I about to say, let me stop. I'm gonna stop joking.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo.
This guy's so annoying.
Look,
Yo.
So yeah, I'm with Capital and
Who talks like that really? Yo.
And then
Yo.
niggas will just do they splits. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if y'all don't want,
He's playing too hard for himself.
Like that's what I do though. I have
niggas. You just drop them or they on the.
That's the thing about doing something live like this. It's different if you approach Little Baby with a plan behind the scenes or hint that you want to do music, and if you see he's not feeling it, you're like, okay, whatever. It's not mutual. And there's probably a whole bunch of music stuff, but like like a code of how to move and not be annoying and not be XYZ. Like just move like appropriate. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like basically don't be a beggar and don't be putting people on the spot and type stuff. Like there's probably a certain way to move in the music industry where even if you're the smaller artist, there's a certain way, there's a wrong way and a right way to approach a bigger artist or even an artist that's on your level, and to just put them on spot on live stream. Like, oh, you want to do a song? Other people got on here and done songs when maybe they didn't know that, you didn't talk about it, etc. Like putting people on the spot when they're on live is probably not a good thing overall.
It depends. Sometimes they get dropped. Sometimes they don't get dropped as like a single.
That's why if I'm going to have someone on the podcast, usually 9 times out of 10, it's not a live stream. And I will tell them, it's pre-recorded. So if it was live, I'd have a different set of things that I would tell them. But since it's pre-recorded, I say, hey, this is pre-recorded. Anything that comes up that you don't want to talk about or anything that we talk about that you want to cut out after the fact is more than okay. Just let me know. And if we get to something you don't want to talk about, we'll just move on. So putting people on the spot on live camera is not really the way to go in my book, no matter what industry you're in. And I think that's kind of what was getting this guy into problems. He needs to clearly discuss things with people beforehand, and that way they would respect him more. Even if it seemed like a little annoying or something, they'd be like, you know what, this guy's like on his P's and Q's, but I respect it because he doesn't want it to run into some funny shit on camera where there's a misunderstanding, and then we're having a misunderstanding in front of however many people are on stream and whatever. Like, I want to get all that shit. So I think Lil Baby as a businessman would appreciate if he said, hey, here's the rules, here's the expectations, blah, 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 blah. Even if it's a little over the top, I think Baby, hopefully as a businessman or other people that he interacts with too, would say, hey, at least I know what to expect, and there's going to be less room for misunderstanding on camera. Because especially if you're like smaller artists and you want an artist to do a song with you, there's got to be a better way, and a better way to like float that idea and see if he's down for it than this.
Yeah,
like you could ask him his price to buy a verse or something. Hey, like how much are you selling verses for? And he might tell you, and he might say, oh, usually I do this X, Y, and Z, but for you, I do it less. Or like if we trade and you give me like 3 or 4 of yours, I'll give you one of mine, and that kind of feel him out. And then you can say, okay, based on the price or the way he responded, he's not feeling me. Or if he's willing to trade verses, they're probably like feeling you on some, no Diddy. But you can just based off of his reaction when you say, hey, I want to buy one of your verses. That way you're not coming off like a loser. You're coming off respectfully, and then you can see his response and go from there. But to just put him on the spot like this is kind of lame, and that's why I feel like just one of the reasons this guy Playboy Max is always ending up in weird situations. The other weird situation was when somebody, I don't remember who it was trying to smoke in an Airbnb and rent it out, and it's supposed to be no smoking. So I kind of see both sides of it there, but I wonder if he told that guy that beforehand, and if not, then it's kind of a tough situation to be in. But anyway.
Yeah.
Let me back it up a bit since I get on a whole thing.
Yo. All right, but look, as I was saying though, so yeah, I'm with Capital and then niggas are just do they splits. You know what I'm saying?
All right, appreciate it, Joey. Yeah, y'all get in the chat and let me know what y'all thought about that rant I just went on, and kind of what y'all think about Playboy Max and him, his approach, and how you would think it should be with, artists approaching other artists and that kind of thing, and the etiquette that, you should have in the music game and just industries overall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if y'all don't want to rap, y'all don't got to rap. But like, that's what I do though.
Having good etiquette and being able to read people and read what they want to hear within reason. Obviously, you're not just going to people please and say anything he wants to hear, even when it puts you in a bad position. But overall, being able to beat people's expectations and have good etiquette that they would just things that are common courtesy in business, being able to know what that is and meet that, and then also just per customer kind of gauge what they find up to par. And this is in the service industry. I'm somewhat in that industry where I deal with customers and homeowners, and just kind of I want to have a high quality of standard, and I kind of want to make sure. Like most people don't care, but for the other day, I was in someone's house and they wanted me to put booties on, which are just little plastic things that cover your shoes and keep their floor extra clean. And I have no problem doing that. And I want to do that to meet their standards. And they were pleased with the work. They were very pleasant customers, and they were some of the nicest customers I've ever had. And everything worked out great. So being able to gauge, that's not even necessarily a good example, but just being able to gauge what certain customers want. And being able to kind of meet their expectations if they're reasonable. This guy gauge Little Baby. If he's your guest and you're benefiting off of the stream, and you ask him to be your guest, treat him like a guest and gauge he's gonna be comfortable with. If you wanted more from him, you should have thought of the best way to get that from him, or see about getting the more from him in the best way possible that's not going to make him uncomfortable and that's going to result in you getting it. If you ask him before stream, he's going to have a higher probability of saying yes, rather than you waiting till the stream and then just telling him on stream and trying to act like you're explaining how it's all okay. Because now you're in you're coming from more of a position of better ground to stand on, solid ground, if you do it in a better way and beforehand.
You just drop them, or they on the album, or they.
It depends. Sometimes they get dropped. Sometimes they don't get dropped. As like a single, some shit. Yeah.
I like that.
He's cooking.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the word? You trying to like?
I fuck with that.
You trying to hop on that rim drone?
Yeah, I got you.
I bet let's do it.
W in the chat, right? I swear to
W's
I
in
really
the
didn't know
chat.
you, like you rap every time you on stream. I thought you be.
This guy's so annoying.
No, not every time I'm on stream, but like when I have artists on, like you feel me? There's mad at y'all supporters is in chat. They like to see y'all make music live.
Okay.
You feel me?
Who is this guy standing up?
Exactly. That's why it's like generational.
What did Baby say?
There's mad at y'all supporters is in chat. They like to see y'all make music live.
Okay.
You feel me?
They ain't never seen me make music live.
Exactly. That's why it's like generational.
Yeah, they hard.
Yeah.
So what you start off doing?
So I started off just streaming, bro. I was just streaming. I was doing like, I do reactions and shit. You know what I'm saying? All my niggas remember. I was doing Discord shit. You know them niggas in the lunchroom that was going around holding mics to niggas saying like, yo, smash or pass, or Michelle Obama, or.
Oh, you started that?
Yeah, I was doing public interviews and shit.
You started that?
Nah, I ain't started. I can't take that credit. Aiden with the 100 gifted. Yes, sir, baby.
What 100 gifted me?
100 gifted me. He just gave me $500, and it's all going to me, not yours.
Shout out
That
to
was
White
crooked.
Wayne.
You trying to say it's all going to be like you?
That was real
To
weird.
this point. Like,
He on that liquor, man. He clip farm me.
All right, so look,
I
yeah,
thought-
let me
real
call
talk,
Aiden
though.
actually.
He clip farming. Yeah, he is. He's
I really
annoying,
thought you
dude.
was
Aiden
known as
Ross?
a nigga.
Yeah, Aiden Ross.
Look at Baby.
watching your screen.
Yeah, they watching you.
They can watch it when you scream.
Yo, who in here a little baby?
He doesn't
and
know
Beast
that?
fan? Type,
Why
say
they
me.
scream and you can watch it?
Yo, Aiden.
How does he not know
You
that?
screaming on your own?
Yeah.
How does he not know that?
Hey,
No way, little baby can be that
Everybody.
dumb. Oh man, that concerns me. There's no way. What do you think streaming is? What do you think you're sitting in front of this computer doing? They can watch you while you doing that? It's like, yeah, dude, it's not a podcast where it's recorded and then you talk about it later, or they put it out later. So it's right now streaming. What do you think that means, brother? Oh my goodness, no, I can't believe that. Is that real? Let me go back.
you can watch it.
Yo. Let me
So
call
they
it.
just watching your screen.
Yeah. They watching you.
They can watch it when you scream.
Yo, who in here a little baby and V's fan? Type,
Why
say
they
me.
scream and you can watch it?
Yo, Aiden.
Bro, that's
You screaming on
crazy.
your own?
Yeah.
You talking, hey?
What's it deal?
Everybody, niggas about to cook up, gang. How you doing?
Hold on, does little baby not go live on Instagram and stuff like that? Like, no way, he's that stupid. He has to have gone live on his own on Instagram or something. Like, that basically made it to where you can. That basically made it to where anyone with any kind of clout or fame can do like a small Instagram live. It's basically like a podcast on your phone in the palm of your hand, and you can go live and talk about whatever you want. I think for up to an hour. It's like that's basically like a personal podcast in the palm of your hand. You can't do as much stuff as I can do right here with OBS, where I can pull up websites and do all kinds of transitions and all kinds of shit like that. But you can. It's a very, very basic podcast in the palm of your hand. You can just sit there and talk about whatever you want, and people can interact and watch you live. It's like, surely he's done that himself. For him to ask, and a lot of people that are streamers have multiple screens. Like here, I do the ghetto version. I have like my YouTube screen pulled up right here so I can watch it on the side. But like a lot of people, many people that are serious about this have multiple screens, and they can see themselves and everything that a viewer would see to monitor the stream and make sure everything's okay and blah, 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 blah. So you probably usually see yourself, is my point. Like when you watch Fresh and Fit, there's a huge screen at the very front of the room, and they tell the girls not to stare at it, and it has it has a reflection of them basically, because it's basically what you would see on YouTube or Rumble. It's basically just like a view of the stream. So, and then it has the chats going on it. So like streamers have they probably have a reflection of them right in front of little baby somewhere on screen. So for him to be like, oh, people can watch this right now, it's like, yeah, you're probably watching yourself right now. What do you think? There's probably there's not probably. There is 1,000,000% a camera pointed directly at him. What is he thinking? Dude, that's insane. Joey, what do you think about that? Little baby doesn't know that you can watch someone while they're streaming live. He is so stupid.
Good, man. You know how to drop some subs, man. This is a room full of a lot of great people, man. Hey,
Who is the guy standing up?
make a really good song. You guys got this.
You know that.
W's in the chat. You know?
Yeah.
W ain't in the chat, man.
See, I wish my phone's a freaking iPhone Generation 5 POS, and I use it for work a lot, and I get dirt in the speakers, so the speakers suck. I wish my phone was loud enough, like a good new phone, where I could, if someone called in, I could just hold it up to the mic, and the phone would be loud enough to where it would pick up on the mic, and I could just do it the getaway like that. But I can't, so I'm having to, find other avenues. I have another mic set up just to probably maybe like put a phone up to it and turn that mic way up. But I'm also working on trying to get like a call-in number for y'all for future streams to call in. So that's something I'm also going to try to make a priority in the next week or two.
Yeah, crazy.
Yachty with the 100. Thank you, broski.
I'll let you call Yachty now. I'll let you call Yachty.
I bet. All right, buddy.
All right.
So what you call
Shout out to
people
that
that
boy
give you a sub? Yeah, cause I mean, if they the bro, you feel me? So really like a whole like a whole little Ponzi scheme. I be running forex on these niggas.
It's a whole little setup.
Let's see.
Yeah, like bro, send a whoop.
Yo, Yachty.
What's up, family?
It's good, broski.
Vote in the chat, man.
Right, vote in the chat.
Vote in the chat. Where you at?
I'm
Vote
in
in
LA.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I'm finna be out there this week, gang.
went to host.
What'd you say?
Hey, your horse won?
With the realest in the city.
Yeah.
Did your horse win, Boat?
Like, you actually,
Your horse won?
Don't tell him he about to find out.
actually did. Always did one. $80,000 today.
Oh, you won both races? Oh, one race.
No, we lost the second. We lost the second race. We won the first race.
Oh, okay. That hard.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Shouts out to my horse, Concrete.
Oh, you got concrete horse.
Concrete sea biscuit.
That cold.
Yes, sir. I ain't shit, man. I just tapped in and see you with my brother. So you in good hands.
Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate you, gang. I'm gonna see you soon, all right?
I'm gonna see you soon.
All right, bro.
How you-
Safety.
How you get a sub? If you got it on your phone.
Shout out, Lil Boat.
Like I'm saying, like you do it like Cash App.
Nah, that shit
Like
like
saying like you could buy, like if you had Cash App on your phone or like Apple Pay.
nah, that shit PayPal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you just buy subs or you do it right then? Like I'm saying, do you buy like a
No. When you do it right
I also don't know that either, to be fair.
then? So, like, for example, let me show you. Chat, who should I gift? Let me show you how to do this shit right now.
So what's the most you can give?
You know what? I fuck with my boy Ben. Let's give Ben, chat.
Nah, let's go to somebody who's low.
I bet.
Somebody who low.
I don't know. I'm saying.
Hey, you can give any. What you think? Like 60?
This is how many people watching?
Yeah.
Go down. We're gonna pick the low person.
All right, cool.
Hold
on, let me
that
do it.
was that had
Hold on.
67.
Okay, this the nigga with the least views.
He got 3. He might be weird.
He might be weird.
On FaceTime.
Come from thanks for the 10.
We playing the game. How many people watching this?
36.
This her?
Yeah.
What's up, her?
I bet. How much? What you think?
What's she
Playing
playing?
Mafia?
100 the most you could do. 200? What the fuck? Stop playing me, Dan Clancy. 100.
Oh, you can send $1,000?
Stop playing, bro. I'm not. Yo, hey, nigga, how about you connect your PayPal?
I don't even do shit like that.
Yo, come from thanks for the 50.
PayPal.
All right, so let me show you. Let me give an example. Hold on.
How much you gonna give?
I'm gonna give like 50. Like 50.
They can see our screen too.
You gotta pay $250 for 50.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Real deal trick. You feel me? Hold on. Let's see.
I want to see this.
What the hell she playing? Detective Dent.
She got chunk. Send her 1,000.
Send her 1,000. Yo, bro, what's up with you? Bro?
Can she see we on here?
She might. She might.
What the fuck? Wait, why did you just do that? What?
We on there?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Baby loves that.
Nigga, you ain't do shit.
That's cool how he sent her, like, little baby convinced him to send money to someone that was, like, down at the bottom that didn't have anything, and she loved it. That's cool. And then it's like, dude, $250 ain't shit to you, and you did something really cool, just boosted your popularity even more. And then he's gonna, like, get salty about, you didn't do shit. It's like, he just encouraged you to do something really cool. I thought it was cool, and then you immediately ruined what could have been a good moment for you, and just, like, I don't know. So lame.
We on there?
She talking about, man, I did that.
You ain't digging, nigga. You ain't doing shit.
Nigga, that was me. See, I can't be showing you how to do this shit.
You so finna get the
Man, you going to one of them.
Yeah, baby's like, I can't even show you how to do this shit.
It's all me, baby.
Baby did it?
Yeah.
Baby like the rapper?
Yeah. Stop playing, man.
Come on now.
Stop playing, man. Heart attack.
Wait, little bit.
Yeah, that's all me.
You ain't digging, nigga. You ain't doing shit.
Nigga, that was me. See, I can't be showing you how to do this shit, man.
You so finna get the
Man, you going to one of them.
Yeah,
that's all me, baby.
Baby did it?
Yeah.
Baby like the rapper?
Yeah. Stop playing, man.
Come on now.
Stop playing, man. Heart attack.
Wait, Lil Baby the rapper?
Oh my God.
That's it right there. Tell him thank you.
Little baby the rapper. Detective Dick.
We giving out random gifts.
I'm playing a game. Oh, I feel nervous.
What
now.
game is that?
But
She can't hear.
Oh, she can't hear us?
Thank you for
I didn't know who you were
gift.
talking about. What game is that? She can't hear us.
I thought we tapped
We
into
never
the.
was talking to
We're
her.
having a good stream.
Thank you, Bondberry.
Oh, now I
Yeah.
feel shy.
No, she can't. She can't.
Ain't no way she can hear us though.
She made y'all made her shy.
I'm saying ain't no way.
Nah, she can't.
Oh, okay.
Ain't no way we can speak.
Y'all want to talk to her?
That dude wants to talk to her bad. It's like, okay, dude, chill high. You need to learn how to use the internet, my boy. This is an interesting video, though. It's like they need a class in like online type shit. Like, all right, when you get online, everyone can see you. You can't like, but that girl can't see you when you can see her. It gets confusing if you've never been on this kind of shit, though. But Playboy's Max grosses me out. Little Baby kind of won some more cool points in my book on this one, and this guy, the standing up's clueless.
All right, shit. Yo, tell.
But Little Baby also seemed clueless earlier. How could he not know that everyone could see him when he was live? That's a weird thing. Okay, let's see how long we've been going. We've been going an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna end it off there. We covered some good things. We kind of did a speed through of a bunch of topics. Kind of gave my overall opinion on them, and then at the end we kind of did some like more relevant stuff about streamers and the youthful stuff, like more on the stuff I'm more out of touch with, but Mr. Joe Games keeps me in touch with, but some of the younger stuff like the streamers and kind of what's going on in their world. So cool to give my opinion, see kind of what's going on, still lessons to learn and stuff to talk about and things to appreciate and all that kind of stuff. So appreciate everyone who tuned in. Appreciate Mr. Joe Games for providing a few topics. He's always helpful with that. Appreciate him for being in the chat. Appreciate any other viewers and all that kind of stuff. I appreciate y'all every time. Y'all's views mean a lot to me, and any comments or opinions, I appreciate. Don't hesitate to get in the comments if you watch the rebroadcast and let me know what you think about any of the topics. Any constructive criticism on the stream, things I could do to improve. And coming soon, I'm going to try to have a phone number. That way, you don't have to download Discord, or even though Discord is very easy and good to use, I understand some people don't want to have to download an app to just call into the podcast and shoot the shit for 2 minutes. You know, if you want to get in a good joke about Trump or get in a laugh or just even talk for 10 minutes about a couple different topics and then get out of here. I think that'd be cool, really add to the value of the show and make it easier for people to get on the show and get their input and get their voices heard and make the show better and easier for me and better quality for other people to enjoy as well. So I think that would be really cool. And something I'm going to work on for the next week or two is getting a call-in number so that people can call in when I do these live shows. So I appreciate y'all. And like I always say, if you appreciate this podcast, tell someone you know in person, because that's still the best way to spread things that you care about and like and enjoy to people that you like and enjoy and care about. So y'all be good, and I'll see you on the next one. I think I might go live for a little bit and play a little bit of Crystal Legacy. We're probably gonna get the Slow King evolution and face a gym or two. So come back to the channel and join me on that if you want to. But if not, I'll see you for another stream. Maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, but if not, for sure by Thursday. So the next couple of days, you'll see me back with another stream. We'll probably go over the shooter stuff and then the Democrats fleeing Texas. If there's not a bigger story between now and then. So, yeah. think I got all the shout outs out of the way, said everything I wanted to say. But until next time, I'll see y'all soon. It's LOG from Where There's Smoke. I'm out.